Picture this. A pumpkin so massive it weighs over 2,000 pounds and requires a forklift to move. The difference between a 20-pound jack-o'-lantern and a record-breaking giant isn't luck or magic. It comes down to 5 specific techniques anyone can master. Whether you want to dominate your local fair or amaze your neighbours, these methods will transform your pumpkin patch from ordinary to extraordinary. Here's something most people get wrong about giant pumpkins. They think any seed can grow massive with enough care. That's like expecting a Chihuahua to become a Great Dane with the right diet. Your seed choice determines everything before you plant. Why does genetics matter so much? Regular pumpkin varieties are bred for carving or cooking, not size. Their genetic ceiling might be 50 pounds on a perfect day. Atlantic giant varieties, on the other hand, carry genes from multiple 2,000-pound champions. These aren't your garden centre seeds. Competition growers guard their best genetics like treasure. When someone grows a world record pumpkin, they sell individual seeds from that fruit for hundreds of dollars each. You'll see seeds labelled like 2,323 Maya 14, meaning the weight, grower's name, and year. This tells you the genetic potential you're buying. You don't need to spend $500 on a single seed to start. Look for seeds from pumpkins over 1,500 pounds, available online from grower associations for reasonable prices. Even basic Atlantic giant seeds from catalogues can produce 400-pound pumpkins with proper care. The key is understanding what you're looking at. Seeds from round pumpkins tend to produce round offspring. Long, tall pumpkins pass on those traits. Orange parents usually mean orange babies, though genetics can surprise you. Before buying, research the parent pumpkin's growing conditions. Was it grown in a greenhouse or field? What climate? A seed that thrived in California's dry heat might struggle in humid Florida. Match your environment when possible. Start with 2 to 3 different genetic lines your first year. Plant them all and see which performs best in your conditions. Keep detailed notes on growth rates, disease resistance, and final size. This becomes your baseline for future seed purchases. Remember, even the best genetics won't overcome poor growing techniques, but mediocre genetics limit potential no matter how perfect your care. Superior seeds are like buying a sports car instead of a bicycle. Both can get you places, but one has higher potential. The investment in quality genetics pays off when you're staring at an 800-pound pumpkin from one carefully chosen seed. Most gardeners plant pumpkins like tomatoes, then wonder why they stay small. Giant pumpkins are sprawling monsters that can take over your backyard if you let them. Why do they need so much space? A single plant produces vines that stretch 30 to 50 feet in every direction. Imagine a green octopus with arms thicker than your wrist, spreading across hundreds of square feet. Each vine develops roots, creating multiple plants connected to one hub. Plan for at least 400 square feet per plant, though 1,000 square feet is better. That's roughly a 20 by 20 foot area minimum. Cramped pumpkins stay small. Vines need room to spread and root, increasing water and nutrient uptake. Location matters. Choose the sunniest spot in your yard. Giant pumpkins need 8 to 10 hours of direct sunlight daily. Avoid low-lying areas where water pools or frost settles. A gentle slope is perfect for drainage. Soil preparation starts in fall. Work in 4 to 6 inches of aged compost or well-rotted manure across the growing area. Don't just dig a small hole. Vines root wherever they touch. Your pH should be between 6.5 and 7.2 for optimal nutrient uptake. Here's what many beginners miss. Plan your harvest access from day one. That 10-pound pumpkin will eventually weigh 500 to 1,000 pounds and need heavy equipment. Keep pathways clear for tractors or forklifts. Position your plant where vehicles can reach it. Consider your neighbours too. Giant pumpkin vines don't respect property lines. Plan to keep them contained or talk to neighbours early about your gardening plans. Most are fascinated once they see what you're attempting. Water access is non-negotiable. During peak growth, your plant might drink 50 gallons per day. Running a garden hose 100 feet gets old fast when you're watering daily through summer heat. Drop a comment and tell me what's the biggest pumpkin you've ever grown or seen in person. Here's where most people's giant pumpkin dreams die. They let their plant grow wild like a jungle and wonder why they get dozens of tiny pumpkins instead of one massive monster. Why does pruning matter so much for size? Think of your pumpkin plant as having a finite amount of energy like a bank account. Every leaf, vine and fruit make withdrawals. Let it grow 20 small pumpkins, and each one stays small. Force all that energy into one pumpkin, and you get something truly massive. The main vine is your highway to success. This primary stem grows from your seedling and becomes the backbone of your operation. Secondary vines branch off this main stem at 90-degree angles. Keep these, they're your support system. But tertiary vines growing off secondary vines are energy thieves. Snap them off as soon as you spot them. Most growers use the Christmas tree method. Picture your main vine as the trunk with secondary branches extending left and right at regular intervals. Everything else gets removed. This keeps your plant manageable while maximizing energy flow to your chosen fruit. Timing your fruit selection is crucial. Let your plant produce several female flowers around 10 to 15 feet out on the main vine. This sweet spot gives the best balance of vine maturity and growing season left. Once your baby pumpkins reach basketball size, choose your champion and remove all others. Yes, it feels brutal, but you want one giant, not 5 mediums. Here's a technique that separates beginners from pros. Bury your vines as they grow. Dig shallow trenches 2 to 3 inches deep ahead of your spreading vines and cover them with soil. The buried sections develop additional root systems, dramatically increasing your plant's ability to feed your growing giant. Just keep the growing tips above ground. Position your chosen pumpkin perpendicular to the main vine when it's still small. This prevents the vine from kinking as the fruit grows heavy. Support the vine section holding your pumpkin. It might lift 2 feet off the ground as your pumpkin reaches full size. Never try rolling or repositioning a pumpkin over 200 pounds. The stem will snap and your season ends instantly. Giant pumpkins are nutrient-hungry beasts, consuming more in a day than most garden plants use all season. Treat them like regular vegetables and you'll get mediocre results. These giants can gain 30 to 40 pounds daily during peak season, converting nutrients and water into mass. Your job is ensuring a steady supply. Early on, use nitrogen-heavy fertilizer to build strong vines through June. Once the fruit sets, switch to high potassium fertilizers to boost fruit growth, not leaves. Water is a massive challenge. Your plant may need 500 gallons weekly in July and August. Check soil moisture daily by digging 2 inches down, water deeply if dry. Partially decomposed organic matter, like compost or aged manure, works better than synthetic fertilizer mimicking a forest floor. Foliar feeding gives you an extra boost during critical growth periods. Spray half-strength liquid fertilizer on leaves in the morning or evening for quick nutrient absorption. Calcium and magnesium prevent blossom end rot and cracking. Use Epsom salt for magnesium and gypsum for calcium. Mulch heavily around your entire vine system. A 4-inch layer of straw or wood chips conserves water and feeds the plant as it breaks down. Watch for pale leaves with low nitrogen or slow fruit growth and low potassium to adjust feeding. Your giant pumpkin is racing toward massive size, but pests, weather and diseases can ruin months of work fast. Giant pumpkins face unique challenges because they sit exposed for 4 to 5 months, vulnerable to pests and weather, with their huge size causing structural issues normal pumpkins avoid. Squash vine borers are your #1 enemy. Their larvae tunnel inside vines, eating them from within. Look for small holes with orange sawdust-like material. Cut out the white grub and wrap the vine with stretchy tape. Cucumber beetles and squash bugs spread diseases. Hand-pick them or use row covers, early removing them for pollination. Powdery mildew is inevitable in most climates. White patches on leaves are normal and rarely fatal. Ensure good air circulation and avoid overhead watering. Weather protection is key as pumpkins grow. Build a shade structure with PVC and fabric once your pumpkin hits 100 pounds to prevent sun damage or hail ruining it. Wind can snap vines or roll pumpkins, so use windbreaks or stake vines in gusty areas. Support the vine near the pumpkin with boards to prevent snapping. Temperature swings cause cracking, so water consistently and use blankets during cold snaps. Check for soft spots or rot. Catching issues early might save your season. Growing giant pumpkins isn't just gardening, it's an obsession that rewards patience, planning, and persistence. Start with one of these techniques this season, and you'll be amazed at the difference proper methods make. If you enjoyed learning about monster pumpkins, you'll love discovering how to grow plants more efficiently on this next video.